currency at this point is one of the lowest currency in Africa. Okay, if I am not mistaken, Nigeria currency has no value at this point. It's really sad. In fact, Ghanaians they use and they laugh us now. Honestly, so even see this now self is a big amount of money, and really this thing is really affecting not just Nigerians living in Nigeria, those doing businesses. It's also affecting some Nigerians who are living in, for example, Senegal here, because I want to talk about Senegal and Ghana. And Nigeria currency is really lowest right now. Like, I don't understand what is the problem. I don't even know how they want to fix. So you guys, welcome back here again to my channel. If you're seeing my pretty face for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is Mary Queen. I'm a Nigeria content creator. So you all, in today's video, I'm here to talk about Nigerian currency is one of the poorest currency in Africa at this point. You can imagine back then when Oga Bubu Tunumbu has not entered seat, okay, there's actually a time where you actually be giving 10,000 CFA, 30,000 CFA rather, in order to get 10,000 naira. 30,000 CFA. That is what you'll be sending. 30,000 CFA. You'll be sending in order to get 10,000 naira. There was a time it was like that. And there was a time you'll be sending like 16,500 CFA in order to get 10,000 naira. But let's rewind back to right now, to the present hour, to the present days, present month, to the present year that we are inside now, this year 2024. You guys, and how it has been, and how it is even affecting a lot of people. Like, I heard somebody was saying that Ghanaians living in Nigeria wouldn't like to return back home to Ghana due to the exchange rate from naira to cedis. You can imagine that. And that is not the only thing, the way it's affecting. It's also affecting some Nigerians living in Senegal, that they can't even afford their lifestyle, especially those who are actually bringing naira to CFA in order to live here. Okay? Yes. Don't worry, I will explain more. So, without wasting much of your time, let me just go straight to what really drew our attention to this particular content today, and to also share experience of what is really happening currently about to some Nigerians living in Senegal, and why some decided like to return back to Nigeria or to relocate to other neighboring countries. So here it is somebody commented on a particular video I watched, which was talking about Ghana and Nigerians. Okay, so this person said Ghanaians in Nigeria won't come to Ghana again because of naira to cedis. That is to tell you that naira has no value again. Naira don't poto itself, and the people in charge, I don't think they want to do anything towards this. So this is to tell you, if this person happens, if anybody that is a Ghanaian living in Nigeria happens to relocate back to Nigeria, the naira that he or she has, you exchanging it, you will be getting actually a low. You can imagine you have to spend a lot of huge sum of naira in order to get a huge sum of cedis. So with that kind of situation, if you think about it, you will prefer staying back in Nigeria and be going and surfing the surfing, and managing and looking for other alternative. So why I want to refer to Senegal, Nigerians living in Senegal is actually affecting them. You only gain from this situation where you want to send money to Nigeria. Like I told you guys earlier that before we usually send like 30,000 CFA in order to get 10,000 naira. You can imagine 30,000 CFA. But right now you can send actually about 10,000 CFA. 10,000 CFA. When you send it now, you can be getting to 20 to 20 something thousand naira. 10,000 CFA. That is to say, you say CFA now is even higher than naira. But when you want to call naira to CFA, hey, you'll be spending a lot. If you send like 10,000 naira, they will be giving you here in CFA about 3,000, 3,005 or 3,000 or 3,800. Can you imagine you sending 10,000 naira and then you end up getting 3,000? What will 3,000 buy for you? Especially as a family man. So this thing, there are some Nigerians who do businesses in Nigeria while they live here, and why they call money naira to CFA here and pay for their expenses, their house rent. There are so many other things. And then with this kind of situation where you earn in naira and spend in CFA, when you look at it, you rather pack your things and go to Nigeria and go stay. Since you're spending in Nigeria, you're calling from Nigeria from naira to CFA and you're spending. It doesn't make sense sending 10,000 naira and then you be getting 3,000 something. It doesn't make sense, because that 3,000 something, you will not be able to buy anything. You will not be able to do anything. It's just like you wasting the money. So this has made a whole large number of Nigerians who are based here, who actually spend in naira, call in naira, do business in naira, return back. Like, I was actually going down days where we actually go recently here in Senegal. You find out that you see a large number of Nigerians, boys, girls, men, women. Like, that place was actually scanty. I was like asking, what happened? Why is it they find out that people are really, Nigerians are really locating back or traveling to so many other, either Ghana or any other country, Togo, you know? Why? Even they can't even travel to Togo, any country that is spending using CFA. They can't even travel there because it's still the same thing. So they prefer going back to Nigeria due to the value of naira. Now, it's really sad that the giant of African money, naira, is of no value now. Doesn't have any value. Rather, CFA is even higher. Right from time, I cannot even talk about Ghana cedis, because right from time, cedis has always been on top. Cedis has always been on top, but right now it's even worse, because those that is in Nigeria that want to spend the cedis can't even do that, because it's really stressful. It's really a whole lot for them. So, how, which way again? My questions that I keep asking every day. Only God knows when. So I just thought of sharing this. This is the fate of some Nigerians living in Senegal. Okay, and this is the fate of some Ghanaians living in Ghana. They won't even think of going home. Why some Nigerians living in Senegal are planning of going back home to go stay because of the exchange rates, especially those. Unless it only benefit you when you're doing business here in Senegal, when you only enjoy it when you are earning here in Senegal and you decide to send back home. You can imagine that. Yes, you enjoy it. So if you are in Senegal, I think it's best time for you to start something, start business, so that you'll be earning more in CFA and be sending back home in naira. Because when you exchange back, it will give you higher naira than when you're sending more naira to Senegal. It will be giving you lower money, lower revenue. You guys, is that is just it for now. Naira to CFA, naira no get any value again. That is just the pure fact, and it's really sad. And no solution, no more. I don't even know anything to say. So if you're watching this video up to this time, thank you so much. Continue to pray for Nigeria for a better hope. I'll see you guys in my next one. Remember, it's Mary Queen. You 10 2 months. Ava atuta no.